ta'ala to give us plenty more opportunities so that we're able to enrich ourselves spiritually and get closer to Him. Without further ado, it gives me great pleasure to stand here before you on behalf of Little Angels to talk to you a little bit about the scheme that the Little Angels were doing, one of the things that they were doing in this blessed month. This event was called Adopting a Grandparent, and for some of you, it was called Adopt a Adult or an Uncle. This is a scheme where Little Angels encouraged the young generation and the future generation of the community to come and volunteer their names and be paired up with a grandparent or an adult or an uncle. And the whole idea behind this was that so that they're able to show and demonstrate their akhlaq and try and build a more cohesive community and interact with each other. And throughout the whole month, the children and the young generation have been encouraged to get to know their adults and find out more about them with a view to maintaining this relationship after the month of Ramadan. And therefore, tonight is an opportunity for the young people of our community to come forward and show their appreciation to their adults and to their grandparent figure that they were paired up with. So at this point, I would like to invite all of the children that took part in this brilliant initiative and to come forward. There will be a mic being rotated. If you are able to state the name of your adult or a grandparent, and if you're able to share something about them, it can be a fact, it can be something funny, it can be otherwise. And finally, I believe you all got a gift that you are planning to give them, and this will be an opportunity for you to also give it to them. So let's welcome them all with a loud salawat. So can I have Ammar Rajani, Ali Rajani, Ali Abbas Asad, Zainul Abidin Rajani, Muhammad Merchant, Ali Abbas Bukhari, Ali Asghar Bukhari, Sayyid Muhammad Haider Ali, Abbas Rajani, Hadi Bajani, and finally Ali Jawad Bajani. If I can request them all to come forward so that they're able to invite their respective grandparents and adults collectively. Okay, why don't you all stand up in a line here? Zainul Abidin? Brilliant. Would you like to start?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can state the name of your grandparents slash adult, and if you could tell us something about them. Before you state the name, tell us something about them, so and then call their names.
They are very religious. They pray lots of namaz and du'as, and they also help out the community.
Brilliant. Wow.
And my adopted granddad's name is Murtaza Uncle Haji.
Let us welcome them with a loud salawat. Muhammad, Ali. Thank you very much. Will you be next? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's your name?
My adopted uncle is Sayyid Imad Bukhari. He's very nice. Also, he gives lots of things to people, and he's very kind.
Allahumma salli ala. Can I shake his hand?
My adopted grandparent is Riaz uncle, who is an ambassador of Al Ain, and he works for a charity.
Allahumma. Thank you. Muhammad wa Ali. I don't think he's here yet, so yeah. That's fine. Should I hold it?
My adopted grandparent is Shiraz Uncle, and he's very work-hardy.
He's a hard-working guy, is he? Allahumma salli ala.
My adopted grandpa is
Nazir uncle, and he keeps himself well.
My adopted grandpa is a Muslim uncle, and what I've learned about him is that he's very hardworking and he does a lot for the community.
My adopted grandfather is Murtaza Moji uncle. My adopted grandfather is Murtaza Moji uncle, and I always see him in the mosque doing prayers and du'as for those in need.
Thank you very much.
My adopted granddad is Qasim Rajani, and he likes to play football.
I don't think Granddad Qasim Rajani is here, so maybe you can give it to him later. So I'm sure you'll all agree this is a brilliant initiative, and we pray that this initiative is a long, successful one, and that the bonds created between the pairs are long lasting. For their sake, salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. The other presentation that I'm here to do today is, you will all be aware that this year is the 14th century, exactly on the martyrdom of Imam Ali alayhi salam, and which is why the management committee and the society organized the platform and opened up the platform for the youths to share a hadith or a sermon on an excerpt from Nahj al-Balagha to shed some insights into his life. And therefore, you'll all agree that preparing a speech, however short or long that it may be, takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of willpower, and a lot of confidence to come in front of you, and as a child be able to present it so eloquently and so confidently, and so that we are able to publicly acknowledge the brilliant feats that they have done, and to encourage them to do that further in their lives. We have a very small token that we would like to present them. And in order to present them, I would like the honor of Sayyid Zafar Abbas to grace us with his presence on the stage, so that we're able to present this to all the kids. If I can have all the young brothers come forward. Husayn Walji, Shani Abbas Damji, Husayn Abdullah, Shayan Premji, Muhammad Abdullah, Taqi Abbas Moraj, and Mukhtar Master.
I would now like to call upon Brother Shabir Rajani to do a presentation on behalf of PACE, the Public and Community Engagement Tabligh team. Bar Muhammad wa ali Muhammad salawat.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. First of all, I know there's a little bit of time left, but I wanted to be the first one to wish Eid Mubarak. So, Eid Mubarak to you all. Okay, in Ramadan this year, we had the family quiz, which took place throughout Ramadan. And the whole aim of it was for families to get together, to sit down maybe, a few days in Ramadan, spend some time together and do the quiz. So yeah, it was a long quiz. It had 26 questions. Just to give you an example of a question, one of the questions was, to go through the 30th Sipara and find out all the surahs that start with the oath. So these were the sort of questions in the quiz. It was all based on the Quran. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna announce who the winning people were for the quiz. And I know they've put in a lot of hard work, a lot of time, and a lot of effort into the quiz. So actually, I'll ask Sayyid Zafar Abbas again to come up and help me distribute the gifts. So if you can please come up with a loud salawat. Okay, so the third prize goes to Mehboob Uncle Damji, who got 93% in the quiz.
Third prize was 93%.
Yes. Second prize will be given out in the ladies because someone from the ladies side won. So that's going to be Maryam Anwari, who got 95%. Salwat. Okay, the guys have really let us down. First prize actually goes to Sister Zahra Salman, 96%, but there was a tie. There was a tie. I'm trying to find the person here. I've been teasing him all week that he's not won. So I guess he doesn't want it. I'll take it. So the first prize tie was Sister Zahra Salman in the ladies' side, and the Muraj family the Muraj family with 96%. So can I ask someone from the Muraj family, maybe Taqi Abbas, to come forward and take the prize? Okay, so what we also did was for all the participants who are putting a lot of effort, it wouldn't be fair for them to not get a gift as well. So we've got a raffle for them. We've got all the male participants or the couples or the families that took part in here. So I'm gonna ask Sayyid to just take one of the names out. Okay, so is Kumal Jafar and Ghulam Hussain here? Ghulam Hussain? Okay, they won the raffle. Okay, they're not here. I'll pass it on to them later. So can we have a loud salawat? Thank you. Just to wrap up, I think the quiz was really fantastic. We had more than 20 participants really taking part, putting in time and effort. And inshallah, next year we hope that a lot more of you do take part in the quiz so we can make it bigger and better, and lots of knowledge to be learned about the Quran, especially in Ramadan. So I won't take any more of your time. I'll just pass it over to Ali Bas again with a loud salawat.
Ahsant. It's great to see that the community is taking part in quizzes, and also to mention this year we did trial out within the first 15 days we had Sheikh Afzal Mirali. We did trial out the Mentimeter, the quizzes during the interactive lectures, and we did have some good participation. So inshallah we will try and continue taking that forward and see that the community is answering questions, doing quizzes, and being interactive and taking part in the programs. Asant, and thank you for PACE for arranging that. I would now like to call upon Brother Zahir Barakat Ali to do a few other presentations before the announcements and then the President's speech. Brother Muhammad wa ali Muhammad Salawat.
Muhammad wa ali Muhammad Salawat. Assalamu alaikum everyone. So you've seen a number of gift ceremonies, and I think we are actually on the last one. So a lot of you are probably thinking, finally. As you know, every day at the center we've had Quran Khani recited in the mosque, and just as a token of appreciation and as a token of encouragement, we've arranged for gifts for all the kids who have made an effort this Ramadan, who have attended the Quran Khani sessions. So I've got a list in front of me. I'm going to invite Sheikh to come up and help me out once more. Last one, I promise. We've got about 15 kids, so it shouldn't take too long. If we can welcome him up with a loud salawat. All right, so I'll start from the top of the list. If we can welcome up Mukhtar Master with a loud salawat. Next one is Yasin Master. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali. And Shanibas Damji, salawat. And Hassan Qasim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali. And Ali Jafri. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali. Ali Rajani. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali. Irfan Ali Haji. Allahumma salli ala. And the next one, now, I wasn't here myself, so this list has been compiled by somebody for me, and they haven't got a surname. So I'm going to try and say Haider, if he knows who he is. Yeah, Salwat. Muhammad. Radfar. Okay, so it looks like he's not at mosque today, so we'll skip him. Keep one on the side. Taki Abbas Muraj. Allah. Husayn Walji. Faiz Dosani. Amar Rajani. The next one is Ali Akbar. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Ali Raza Qasim. Sayyid Ali Abbas. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Shayan Hussain Ali. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa Ali Razas. There you go. And Mateen. Salawat. Muhammad Merchant. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Ali Raza Momin. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. And last but not least, Yusuf Suleiman. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Okay, so it seems he wasn't here. Thank you very much, Sayyid. That brings us to the end of the Quran Khani's boys presentation, along with all the other sort of Eid gifts celebrations. That leaves one last thing before we move on to the announcements, and I think that is the President's speech. So if I can invite Brother Asad Ali Samani, if we can welcome him up with a loud salawat.